This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and... Wait a moment, where's Stanley? Stanley, what on earth are you doing? You're supposed to be in your office pushing buttons until I say, and then one day, something very peculiar happened. That's when you're supposed to leave your office, not one moment sooner. Stanley, why do you insist on ignoring me? After all we've been through, after all the different endings we've experienced together. Sure, sometimes I've blown you up, dropped you into abysses, and insulted you, but that's no reason to just ignore me. Look, Stanley, just because we've had ups and downs in our relationship doesn't mean you should just give up. We've always been friends, and you need me. You know it's rude to ignore people when they're talking to you. You could at least look me in the eyes. But no, you keep on doing your own thing, pretending I don't exist, not saying a word. Come to think of it, I don't think you've ever said anything to me. Perhaps you're mute, and deaf, or maybe you're just an idiot. Well, Stanley, if you don't want to listen to me, I don't want to talk to you. You hear me? I'm done talking to you. What do you say to that? I'm serious, Stanley. I know what you're doing, Stanley. You're using reverse psychology. You think that by ignoring me ignoring you, you can get me to ignore that you're ignoring me. Well, it won't work. You think I need you, don't you, Stanley? You think that I'm lost without you, that without you my existence has no meaning. Well, you're wrong. I have plenty of things that I could be doing right now, but I took time to help you go on an epic adventure. But with your current behavior, I don't know why I did. All right, I admit it, Stanley. I need you. There, does that make you feel better? Are you ready to cooperate now? All right, Stanley. If that's how you feel, I suppose I'll just leave you here. You can continue wandering around this office for eternity. I don't care. I'll just go and... Wait a minute. Shouldn't this be plugged in here? Ah, there we go. Can you hear me now, Stanley? Very good. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. When Stanley reached the end of the video, he pressed the button that said subscribe. He then proceeded to like and comment on the video telling what his favorite ending to the Stanley Parable was. After he was done with that, he then went and shared the video with all of his friends and co-workers. This was, however, difficult, as he didn't have any.